All right, welcome back to the channel. Snoop Dogg beats the out of Top Rank and Bob Arum, humiliates him, absolutely humiliates him, wins a purse bid, takes Teofimo Lopez, really exposes the sport of boxing. I love it. Let's talk about how Snoop Dogg destroys Top Rank in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. Hey, look, I got a little mini script for this, but as soon as I started making the video, man, all I could think is, man, the synopsis is that Snoop Dogg just pretty much just shut down Top Rank. From what I could see, if he has enough money, he absolutely shuts down Top Rank and pretty much makes puts Top Rank in a situation where they work for him. For any fighter that organization, I think, whatever was it, Trillitaire, you remember, the guy, Triller. Yeah, Triller. The promotional company that put on the fight between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. The one that was really celebrated by a lot of people, and people said, man, this is exactly how, we want to see boxing matches. Very entertaining, right? So anyway, let me explain why I say that Snoop Dogg just did him so dirty. Teofimo Lopez is represented by Top Rank, and Top Rank has a contract with ESPN. Top Rank offered Teofimo Lopez $1.25 million for a fight against a guy named George Kambosos, right? So Teofimo Lopez says, no, I just made a bunch of money in this fight against Vasily Lomachenko. I want to make more than 1.25. So he forces a purse bid. Now, the purse bid is something where, if a fight is ordered, like a mandatory fight is ordered by a sanctioning body, then and the promoter somehow can't come to an agreement with the fighter or the fighters, right? Then they will say, hey, okay, we need to have this fight, and we're just going to have a purse bid, and anybody can bid on it. So Teofimo Lopez refused to take the mandatory, the minimum. What is it? Basically his minimum, $1.25 million a fight, and said, no, let's go to purse bid. Now, here's the crazy thing. By doing it, he increased his pay from $1.25 million to $3.5 million, right? So that is, what is that? Over $2 million, $2,225,000. He increased his pay by forcing a purse bid. Now, that's not usual. And we find out now in this excellent article, it was written by, written by Mike Coppinger in The Athletic, where he details some conversations that took place or were rumored to have taken place between Todd DeBuff of ESPN, of Top Rank, who has a contract with ESPN, and DAZN, where they were saying, look, if this goes to purse bid, Top Rank is telling DAZN, say, don't bid on it, or don't bid much higher than what we would normally pay for him, right? So according to my understanding of what I read in this article, they were in collusion, right? Or at least Top Rank tried to collude with DAZN to prevent Eddie Hearn from trying to get that fight between, to get the Teofimo Lopez fight and to get it on DAZN. So you see that there's like a network play here, right? So it winds up, and I can't remember how much it was, but I think they went as high as like bidding for the total of the fight, like $3 million, which would have given Teofimo Lopez something like $2 million or something like that. Or whatever it is. But when Snoop Dogg's organization, right, came in, they went very, very high, and it winds up that Teofimo Lopez is going to wind up getting 3.25 or 3.5 million. Mark Trombos, I don't want to kill his name, Kambosos, is going to get over 2.5 million, right? So if they have the money to pay for these fights, pretty much for every championship fight, it would be in the interest of the championship fighter to force a purse bid, right? For championship fighters or fights that are mandated by sanctioning bodies, because it becomes the highest bidder wins. Now, from what I understand, and I did listen to an interview of that was on Al Bernstein Uncut, with Snoop Dogg, and I'm telling you, it was a very, very interesting interview. I listened to, I want to say maybe 60% of it. I didn't get all the way through to the end, but I think that I got a pretty clear idea of what it is that Snoop Dogg was trying to accomplish, and in promoting both artists and boxers in the same event. So you have rappers who have their albums, right, where they're making their money, I assume, making their money off the album sales, right? And then having people come and watch a spectacle, which is boxing, and have the two mixed together. So people that want to see the concerts in between the fights come in and buy the tickets, that support the fighters, right? They buy the pay-per-views that support the fighters. So it's just a very, very good idea, man, that he had. I love, and Snoop is also somebody, I mean, I don't know him to call him by his first, Calvin Brockes, I think is his actual name, but very astute, man, and talked about how the fact that he really understands and really enjoys and likes the sport of boxing. The commentary for the fights was excellent. So now you see, though, that where you have a new network, right? But this is just a straight I believe this is just a straight pay-per-view network. I didn't buy the first fight. I'll definitely be buying every other fight, especially if they get this Teofimo Lopez fight. Now, what that means is also Teofimo Lopez, is still getting, I believe, I don't even know how they try to intimidate the guy in this particular circumstance, because, the dude just, come on, Bob, he just got you, man. He just got you. That's all it is. When Bob Arum had originally said that he wasn't happy with this, right, and that there will be ramifications, what are the ramifications? The ramifications are that he's not going to get a fight between the winner of Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez, right? And why did they, and there's some other things in that article about how DAZN had agreed, or excuse me, what was the favor? ESPN had actually done a favor for DAZN by moving the Jose Ramirez Josh Taylor's fight up to allow DAZN to not have to compete with that for the Canelo fight, right? And that was the thing that ESPN was relying on, or at least Todd above that favor that they cut was to get DAZN not to bid on the fight with Teofimo Lopez. You gotta love it, man. That was, if you've not read that article by Mike Coppinger, make sure you do, because it was very illuminating, right? Something that type of business that goes on, right? Because why else wouldn't people just always use this particular avenue to get out of having to fight for the minimum that's made available to them under their contract? Yeah, excuse me, I had to sneeze. So, all in all, it's just a very, very interesting thing. I, again, like this move by Teofimo Lopez. Any type of conversation around him being disloyal to Top Rank, hey, Top Rank, pay more than the next guy, right? How about that? You know what I'm saying? How about you decrease your fees that you guys are making so that you might be able to put a little bit more money on the fight, but you don't have that money because you rely upon the budget of ESPN. Same thing with DAZN. DAZN is relying upon a budget. If these guys these particular individuals, as long as they have somebody with money that is surefire going to put money behind these fights and compete in every purse bid that comes up, I could see these guys pretty much making for championship fights, making promotional contracts irrelevant. If you got enough money to do it, you can definitely do it. And I think the Snoop Dogg's got the vision to do that. Anyway, so that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think. And with that amount, peace.